So I'd like to get him in close enough to the light, but he really does not want to come that close. So we'll just go for our shot without the light. I think you'll actually be able to see better. Hello, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. So today we're here on Medved-Taiga for some night hunting. I mentioned that I was going to do this, and I thought we'd try it out here today. I don't have a long time, so I'm not sure how many harvests we can get, but I at least want to give it a shot and see how it goes. By the way, we're up here in the northeast part of the map. I'm not really sure how to pronounce this region, but this is where we're at. I haven't hunted it much, so I'm not really sure what to expect, but if we don't run into anything after hunting around for a bit, we'll probably just move. So we've got a female musk deer. She's actually alert, so we should probably go for the shot. I've got the 223. I'd like her to be a bit more in the open, but we'll just go for it there. And I believe that's going to be a neck shot, so she is down. I did bring the 223 as well as the 270 Stradivarius and the 338. So I was trying to cover kind of all the weapon classes. And we did take her through the neck. Not a bad start, and we're set on consecutive harvests if we actually do run into something that could be a diamond, because I mentioned this in the past. These night hunting adventures, I guess you could say, you're hunting like different times, so you never know. Something that you hunt quite often, you might have animals coming through at a different time, and maybe you could have like a potential diamond or just a rare even that comes through just because you're hunting a different time. And we spooked a male reindeer, so I think I'm going to slow down and get on his tracks. So our reindeer is way too close, actually. We've got the 270 Stradivarius for him. And a neck shot will take him down. Apparently there was a bear up there. We might actually check that out. That's actually my first gold reindeer, I think. Not bad. Took him through the neck with the 270. Once again, the Stradivarius getting a pretty decent animal. It seems like most of the animals I end up taking with it turn out to be decent. I might ignore that lynx. Let's see what these bear tracks are. It's a female, but a bear at night might be kind of cool, so we'll see if we can find it. So we've got our bear here. I want it to come kind of out of there because I know it's going to be tough to see, being that we're doing a night hunt. She's actually directly downwind, though, and I didn't realize that, so I think we're going for the shot now. At least she kind of got out of that grass. I'm not sure that that's the same bear, but it had the same weight estimate and stuff, so I can only imagine that it is. Although, to be fair, I don't see any green tracks coming back down this way. Although she highlights as green, so that was the same one. I'm not sure. Oh, I see where she circled back. Luckily, I heard her footsteps, because otherwise she'd have just walked right past me, and I would have had to track her all the way back around. But a brain shot and a silver brown bear. A silver brown bear of a gold fur type, no less. I actually don't know that I've taken a gold brown bear, at least not one that I noticed was gold, so that's kind of cool. So we've just spooked a lynx. It's going to be probably easier to see if I have the light off for this one. And we'll use the 270. I'm not sure if it's actually ethical, but the 30-30 was, so the 270 would be close as far as weapon class. I see health dropping pretty good. Let's see what this warning call was then. It was actually another lynx. But the one that we just shot is down. Actually, it hasn't been bad at all hunting out here. I'm going out on the lake now, which is right by where we started, but that's where the lynx went. I actually thought it was going to be a bit better, though, because I had a 35 kilogram, I think, max weight, which I imagine is close to, if not the absolute max weight for lynx, unless I'm way off, but only a level 5 on the spotting estimate, and they do go up to 9, unless that's been changed, but I don't think this guy had any potential of being a gold. I do want to see, though, or a diamond, rather, I do want to see if we get the 100% integrity bonus. Let's find out. No, the 270 is not going to give it to us. I'm not actually sure how big these guys get, so I have no idea if a 22 trophy rating is decent, but I think we'd get higher than 580 if it was close to a diamond, being that we have 100% on consecutive harvest and almost 100% on quick kills, so guessing that wasn't all that big of a lynx. Now that we're back, though, like where I started, I might fast travel. I think we'll go up here and kind of work our way along the coast, because I did say that we do some night hunting out on the ice, so we'll see how that goes now. So we've made it out onto the ice, and we've got our first animal, which is a reindeer. I think he's like a tier below the last one. And he's actually... Oh, I totally didn't realize he was directly downwind, so we'll use the 270. And he is down. What I was about to say was I think he's like a tier below the last reindeer that we had, because his max score estimate was something like 484. Although I think he is right up there around that, looking at his antlers, but I don't think he can be a gold. I'm actually not sure what the minimum requirement for a reindeer to be a gold is. I'll actually take a screenshot of that. It's just like a nice picture in general for like night hunting. So 416 and a level up as well. I'd say somewhere right around the 484 range, then the max estimate we had would be a gold looking at that. So what level am I now? 58, 2 more levels to go, and then we'll reach the max level, so that'll be happening not too far down the road. So we've got another reindeer coming in. This one clearly isn't as good as the last one, even though he does have the same score estimate. And I don't want to use the 223, I want to use the 270. And he is down. One thing about this night hunt so far, we haven't really had to track anything, and I probably shouldn't have even said that, because I'll probably have to track the next animal we shoot for the rest of the hunt, but hopefully that's not the case. So 378 on this guy, another silver reindeer. Unfortunately the reindeer are getting progressively smaller, but hopefully that can change. I'd like to get like a musk deer or something like long range out here on the ice, maybe take like a 300 meter shot with the 223 just to try it out, but I kind of have to find one. Wow. Did I just call that? Right, so let's 0 for 300. I'm probably going to have to track this the rest of the hunt now. See if I can at least hit it. Why am I, like, moving? Okay, stop doing that. Definitely a hit, probably not a good one. Missed it that time. It's a flesh wound for sure. Hit it again that time. I was trying to compensate for height, but I guess it wasn't quite as far as I thought. You guys probably couldn't even see that considering it's a night hunt, but I don't think we hit it very good. Yeah, I still see it just hunkering down out there, so we better use the 270 and finish it off so I don't end up doing the thing I literally just talked about and tracking it for the rest of the hunt. It's still at 50 to 75. And now it's down to 25 to 50. I imagine that shot, yeah, that shot's going to be enough to take it down. It's 0 to 25 now, so I think that I am not going to take any more long shots, because even that with the 270 apparently wasn't that great a hit, because it was still surviving for pretty long. I wonder if that was a flesh wound actually as well. I'm not really sure. And we've actually got another musk deer out here. We're just going to use the 270 on this one. I don't want to jinx myself and have to track one. So that one just dropped immediately. So clearly our shot on the other one was not all that good, but I'm going to try to stay away from long shots on musk deer now. I just wanted to try it once, but I want you guys to actually be able to see what's going on, so anything else we'll actually try to get close to. So here is our male musk deer. What's interesting was the blood back there from the female that we shot, that was the first one that we tried to take with the 223, was actually medium bleed rate. And we got right lung, liver, stomach on this guy at 239 meters, obviously 0% on the integrity bonus, but we had a medium bleed rate back there, so I'm wondering, I don't think it ran that far. I was over right about where the drink zone was when I picked that up, and she's all the way over here, so I can't imagine how that would be medium bleed rate. Something's not quite adding up. We've got reindeer out here though, so I better slow down. I do see a male. They're actually close enough that we can call, so I'll call them this way, and we'll just slowly move towards the musk deer. So I'd like to get him in close enough to the light, but he really does not want to come that close, so we'll just go for our shot without the light. I think you'll actually be able to see better. And I may have shot high, especially 0 for 300. Alright, hopefully that... Where did he go? I don't know if he went down. I guess he didn't. That was definitely a mistake being 0 for 300 and aiming that high in the spine. but I think we'll be able to find him. I think I might have hit him 3 times. So both of the 223 shots were actually in one of the back leg bones, and then actually so was the 270 shot. So that's probably why that musketeer didn't go down very quickly. I hope one of these shots on the reindeer turned out to be at least non-vital. So we've got a female reindeer to come back. I guess we'll try to take her out. Just went for a heart shot there and probably got it. I don't know if the 270 will drop them with a double lung. We actually caught heart in both lungs. But we'll get back on the trail of this one that we hit. I'm actually not sure he's even going to go down from the shots that we have in him. Although his health percentage did drop just on that track 50 to 75. So that might be enough to bring him down. Yeah, it looks like we lucked out. And he did go down. I know he wasn't a potential diamond because I have seen a level 5 reindeer, which I lost unfortunately, but yeah, he's definitely got a much bigger rack. He's got the extra paddle, I believe. I don't think the smaller ones had that. So he's a 739 with a 0% quick kill bonus, or a 735 rather. His trophy rating 739. I think I've seen them actually in the 900s. Or really close to 900 actually not go diamonds, so I'm not too upset with this result. It's definitely the biggest reindeer I've had in Call the Wild, so wait a minute. Oh, okay, that initial shot was actually a clean miss. I shot clean over his spine because I was zeroed for 300 meters. So luckily I actually realized that and fixed the zero for that second shot because I might have missed it again, or at least ended up with a flesh wound, and in that case I don't think it would have went down, at least not nearly as quickly. So we've got a female musketeer here. I went down to that forest area. I'll show you on the map where we're at here. She is down, and we're down like in this kind of valley. It's called the, however you pronounce the first word, forest. But I think this is going to be the last harvest of this video. I don't really have time for anything else. I just came down here in case there were any like high-scoring bears or moose. I do consistently get bear and moose down in this kind of canyon valley thing that we got. And I was just thinking maybe because of the time change we could get something big here, but I really didn't see anything, and I just had that musketeer call. So I thought we'd take that out since I am all out of time. So yeah, I actually enjoyed this. We might do some more night hunting here and try out some other areas, because we did get what ended up being my personal best reindeer in the game. So the whole idea of the time change, getting different animals, kind of worked, because I hunt that coast a lot where that reindeer was, and I've never even seen any decent reindeer up there. I think we had, a total of 4 reindeer up there, so it's definitely not a bad spot for reindeer, at least at night. So with that, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.